I'm 12 Planet. I'm a producer, DJ from Los Angeles. I produce a style of music called dubstep, which is kind of this broad basket of terminology. It's, I guess, just 140 beats per minute, halftime, and anything that really falls within those constraints, that's what I'm producing. The name 12 Planet comes from a book by Zecharia Sitchin, and it deals with basically the first story of creation. It's called the Enuma Elish, and it was written on these clay tablets in this language called cuneiform, which was spoken by like the Akkadians and the Babylonians and in ancient Mesopotamia. Basically, you know, it comes from that, like that creation story. I guess there was this program called Rebirth. It was by Propeller Heads back in the day, and it was kind of like just this loop tool. And then I got into that, and then I realized that, you know, you could only use the loops that they gave you, so I was looking for something where I could sample something in, and I had, you know, this thing was called Fast Track Pro, and it's like a tracker, like, you know, it's no piano roll, it's just samples going downwards. And this is all on the computer, keep in mind, like no like MPC 2000s and stuff like that. And then Fruity Loops came out, and that kind of gave me the freedom to express myself on making music on the computer. You know, we started just mixing with tape decks, like tape deck to tape deck. I think what made me say I want to make my own music is it was a combination of both. Like the technology getting better and faster and cheaper. You know, I started raving and going to those kind of parties like when I was 14, 15 years old. Started, you know, EDCs and Nocturnals, Narnias, Audiotistics, all that really shaped my perspective of dance music and like the DJ culture. I mean, I grew up listening to, you know, whatever was on MTV. I'm kind of like a product of the MTV explosion. So, you know, from anything from like Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses to NWA and Kool Moe Dee and Young MC and stuff like that. That was like kind of my structure in music. And then from there, I didn't really get into dance music until they started playing it on the radio in Power 106 out here. Everything is pretty much experimental. Every noise that I even use in my songs is getting created from scratch, minus the drums. Drums could be sampled or from Vengeance or Pack Attack. Yeah, and then you tweak those too, and it's like layer, 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 layer. But yeah, every synth noise, you know, you start from zero, from just sine wave or triangle wave, or, I mean, sorry. I noticed like more of the similarities, like the way it was being created, like the way the LFOs hit and the way the bass was written, like it reminded me of like what I loved about drum and bass so much before drum and bass got super technical and, you know, and that's kind of what drew me to it. So that's kind of why I changed my name. Like my drum and bass moniker was Infiltrator, and now I changed my name to 12 Planet just so I didn't get as much blowback as I would have got, because there was a lot of producers that were, you know, keeping the same name, same moniker, and producing both, and like getting hate from the drum and bass guys. But it was so funny how it all ended up, you know, 3 or 4 years after the fact, it all just became one melting pot for just bass culture. Now, you know, when I play a set, I don't play just one genre. I play everything. I play house, I play Moombahton, I play dubstep, drum and bass, you know, everything. I think the spirit is the same, you know, everyone's just there to have fun. The numbers have increased tremendously as well. I think it's just the fact that, you know, the whole rave culture and club culture has kind of toned itself down and conformed to like mainstreamism. It's kind of been the epicenter for, you know, I wouldn't say all dance music culture, but bass culture, it's pretty much like every person you can think of came in and they probably put their sticker on the refrigerator. You know, it's a place for, you know, memories and hangout sessions and making music. You know, a lot of songs gotten written in there, and a lot of deals have gotten signed in there. A lot of, people have been on the couch and slept on the couch, passed through. And it's that kind of energy is like what motivates, I guess, the whole team and everyone that like is a part of the compound. I like playing video games and watching like TV series a lot. I like all the HBO stuff, Showtime stuff, AMC stuff, Star stuff. I like Diablo 3. I play out of that game. I'm sorry. I love that game. Diablo 3, John Madden Football, FIFA, NBA 2K12. Like those are I kind of champion those products. I just move along with whatever speed Pioneer's at. I'm gonna champion the product. I've been using Pioneer products my entire DJ career. It's what I learned on. And before I was a Technics guy. I used vinyl, and then I started getting booked like to play shows out of state. And then you had to carry 60 pounds of weight. So then I was thankful for the whole CDJ movement. Now I just show up to the gig with a smile and a USB stick. And that's it. And record box, yeah. I think from here, dance music and electronic music just gets more popular. I'm surprised how long it's taken like North America, in particular America, to kind of, adjust to the rest of the world, because dance music's been huge in Europe and Asia and Africa and Australia and Mexico and Canada, everywhere but America for so long. The most annoying noise for me is that feedback that's on the airplane speaker when the flight attendants are it's whenever they hit those, your ears haven't popped, you have all this air pressure in it, and it's yeah, that's one of the most, and I can't imitate it.